Om Shanti. Good evening. Today in this campus, there is actually being a third Sunday of the month. Every third Sunday of the month in Brahma Kumaris, we practice international meditation. Actually, this is the meditation time. And I think today's session is very close to today's subject, because meditation is for inner peace and inner power. I think if you can cooperate with me, we can continue meditation along with our talk. So, because wherever we are, but we try to be in the remembrance of Almighty, and we try to withdraw the energy of peace, and at the same time it is our duty to spread it out into the world. So for world peace, every third Sunday we sit in meditation from 6:30 to 7:30. So this is actually the silence time. And I think in silence we speak, and in silence we experience. And first of all, let us allow ourselves to totally relax from those thoughts which were actually in our minds since the morning. So let us try to let go of those thoughts, so that we can remain free from those thoughts which might be engaged, or which might be taking our inner strength, isn't it? So actually, inner self is full of peace. Inner self is full of peace. But when anything comes from external world, then the inner peace get disturbed. So when we are able to detach ourselves from these external thoughts, and when we go deep into our own self, we automatically experience the inner joy, inner peace, inner comfort. It is a journey which just begins with that. So first of all, I think just we try to relax ourselves by explaining our own self, because nobody can explain my mind what is right and what is wrong. It is only my intellect, when it accepts, yes, this is true, then it can teach its mind. So let us again go back to the state of relaxation, because when we are relaxed, we will be able to spread those vibrations of peace, because it is released. When we are relaxed, we can release inner peaceful vibrations. When we are stressed, we are like jammed, isn't it? That inner peace will not come out, but this external stress will take over, and we will be like becoming the embodiment of whatever the external disturbance is there, and we become the same. But when we just stop that entry, then we can, when we are relaxed, we can release the inner peace and peaceful vibrations, so that it is not just we become peaceful, but we also spread the same peace into the atmosphere. And slowly the atmosphere become peaceful, and it will just reach into our region first, our room, then into the region, then into the world. So let us again just go into the state of relaxation. That's why. Om Shanti. Now, I am here. I know. I am here to relax. I am here to recharge myself. So now I am allowing my mind to relax. Whatever may be going on outside there in the world, but for few seconds I'll be with myself, my thoughts, my feelings, and my energy is just focused onto my own self. And I'm also allowing my physical body to relax. I'm allowing my legs to relax. I'm trying to withdraw my energy from my legs so that they are relaxed. My energy, my attention, I am withdrawing. And now I come to my abdomen. And now I'm trying to relax my abdomen by taking a deep breath. Let my stomach experience comfort. And now I'm slowly shifting my attention from abdomen to my chest and shoulders so that they are also able to relax. From my mind, an indication is given to the shoulders, hands and fingers that for few minutes there is nothing to do, so you can just relax. And slowly I am coming up to my neck, and most of the time so much of burden is experienced on the neck part. But now I am putting it aside for few seconds. I am allowing my neck to relax. Feeling very light, I slowly come to my face muscles. My cheeks are relaxed. My jaws are relaxed. Total scalp is relaxed. And slowly I come to my eyes. My eyelids are relaxed. Eyebrows are relaxed. And My forehead is relaxed. I am in the center of the forehead and experiencing the higher level of relaxation. When I am feeling that I am seated in the center of the forehead as a tiny being of light, as an imperishable being of light, I'm seeing that everything is in my control. And I am in peace. Just try to be in the same state of mind. Continue the same experience of peace. Let us stretch this peace for a longer period. I'm feeling that I'm floating with peace. The lightness and relaxation. This is what actually my desire to experience this peace forever. And now I have achieved. Then let me try to be in the same peace of mind. So that it becomes my nature. Yes, peace is my nature. Om Shanti. Was it easy for you? Was it a different and a unique experience? How many of you could be able to come along with us? Yes. I want to see more. Okay, that's a good number. And you can appreciate yourself for that. Because nowadays, all the time, what's happening with the mind is that mind is jumping into the external world. Though we don't have any job, but still, it has become a habit of peeping into the outside world, what's happening. All the time, information, all the time seeing what's happening there, what's happening here. These information actually, sometimes it is good, but sometimes it is very, very damaging because it is disturbing our inner tranquility. Because there is peace only when there is stability. When I can't digest some information, like if I hear that something is happening which is not really good, if I can't digest or if I can't answer my mind for those questions which mind raises after listening to that information, after receiving such information, and if unnecessarily I feed my mind with all those stuff, what happens is sometimes inner self becomes helpless how to calm down the mind because so much of unnecessary information that is disturbing the inner self. And if we have enough knowledge, wisdom to calm down our inner mind, then you can take any number of informations. But if you don't have the capacity of stopping those waste thoughts which comes after receiving such informations, better not to take. That's why in Hindi, beautifully it is said, we also do such practices that सुनते हुए नहीं सुनना, देखते हुए नहीं देखना. This is a very good practice if you want to really continue with your peace. Be a detached observer because all the time really you can't work. You can't do anything. Is it true or not? Most of the times, you really can't do anything. You're helpless. You're helpless here, but you try to make an effort all the time with the mind. That is an unnecessary job which we are doing. When we can't do, better to stop. But we don't stop. We don't have enough controlling power to switch our thoughts from that job which is really impossible to that which is possible and which is useful, which is, and I should say that, which is essential for us. Because so much of work has to be done on our own self. But we leave all that and we pay our attention on that which is to be done by somebody else. So when I am paying attention on others' job, I left with less time for my job. And there what happens is when my performance, when my effectiveness reduces there, my satisfaction level comes down. So that's why, as in today's discourse at Brahma Kumari, it is beautifully explained that be a detached observer. You understand what is detached observer? When something is going on the ground, if you are on the ground, you see and you really get affected easily by that situation or by that scene or by that incident. But when you fly above, you just see as a observer. You are not get affected. So that is what is when I go beyond these thoughts. What happens is I become a detached observer. When I become an observer, first of all I need to detach myself for that, and then I need to become an observer so that my mind should not get disturbed. The wavelength of the mind, it should not get disturbed. If that is disturbed, then what is the thing which we do, isn't it? When my mind is disturbed, what solution I am going to give to the situation? Do you understand? Is it really sounding good? Because the disturbance has entered into my inner mind and solution can't come out. I have to save myself from these outside disturbances. For that outside disturbances, like when you fly in the flight, all the doors are shut, isn't it? Windows and doors are shut. You're safe. Then you can fly. If you open even a window, you can't fly. Similarly, when you want to experience the inner lightness and inner, like when you want to feel very high in your peace and happiness, for that you have to shut your doors and windows. It is not selfishness again. Some people think that, is it selfishness? No. I would like to just explore the same thing. It is not selfishness. How? That if somebody got injured, and first of all you have to save yourself, isn't it? If there is some fire or something, first of all you go, and before going there, what you do? First of all the safety measures you put on, and then you go and help that person. But if you are putting those safety measures, it is not selfishness, isn't it? You are damaging yourself and you are not even helping that person. So it is of useless. All that effort is useless if you don't put on your safety measures. In the similar manner, if anything is going on, any disturbance, if you also get disturbed by that, what is the thing which you are doing to that? Is it any help? If somebody is crying, you hear to that, and you also start crying. Is it really the service or the help which we are going to give? Or it is like, what should I say? Like somebody is hospitalized, and you also go and sleep on to the next bed. It is the same of that type. So better not to get disturbed first. But for not to get disturbed, I have to be very, very careful in what type of thoughts are running in my mind at that particular situation. I have to pay attention onto my mind. That let me, yes, it is already done. And this is going on. I can't do anything. So let me first have peace in the mind. Because when I have peace in the mind, automatically, when there is peace, I can really think better. I can get a new thought. And with that new thought, I can really do wonder. But when my mind is disturbed, actually something is to be done, but I may be doing something else, which may be damaging sometimes. Isn't it? It happens sometime with you also. Actually the situation is something, but really in the families it happens. Situation is something different, but people started fighting with each other with some other topic. And that leads to something else. And that fire will just go on to one another, and it just spreads into the whole atmosphere, and everybody in the family is disturbed finally. So that's why better to stop that, what should I say, that spread, which is really coming to us. Let us stop that influence onto ourselves. In Hindi, it is beautifully said that जो प्रभावित होता है वो प्रभावित नहीं कर सकता है. The one who got influenced, he can't influence anyone, because situation is already disturbed. And when you want to influence that situation with your inner peace, first of all, you should not get disturbed by that disturbance. So, I should not get influenced by that peacelessness. Experiencing peacelessness is ignorance. What is that ignorance? Ignorance is that everybody has got their own roles to play in the beautiful drama of life. This society or this huge world, it's a beautiful drama which is going on, and everybody has got their own roles to play. And they have freedom to play. I can't force anyone according to my will and wish. Is it possible? Can you force anyone? You can't even force a small kid, isn't it? Even it also demands the freedom. With the small child, it just starts crawling. If you stop that, how irritating that situation is for that baby, isn't it? Everybody demands freedom. Even we also demands freedom. Though somebody may be doing wrong, but still they need freedom. They want freedom, and freedom is our fundamental right. So I can't stop anyone, but better when I am in peace, at least I can send the vibrations of peace to that person, so that that person become calm and silent. At least after some time, may not be immediately. But when I forcibly stop, what happens? That disturbance will come to me, and my relation with that soul get disturbed. When the relationship itself has gone, nobody is ready to listen to you, isn't it? At least if I keep respect, if I keep distance, I can sometimes inspire with my behavior. So that is why for inner peace we have to be very, very experience, or we have to practice this practice of being an observer. Being an observer. But we think, usually according to human psychology, we think that everything should go according to my desire, my will, and my wish. Mainly the head of the family. It is a very challenging thing for them. The head of the family think that everything should move. Even the flower vase, it should be placed on that table itself, where I sit. But if you are expecting such things, okay, you can just express yourself. What is your good wish? What is your inner feeling? What is your expectation? You can always express. But you can't just think that everything will be done accordingly, because everyone has got their own likes and dislikes. People just can't obey to me. They can't obey to me because they have their own problems to obey to us, isn't it? Because they have to get adjust with their own inner nature, inner thoughts, inner feelings, inner emotions. So it becomes very difficult for them also. But at least when there is a good relation, when there is love, when there is peace in the relationship, at least they make an attempt to move according to your will and wish, because they respect your relation. But when I forcibly say that it should be here, they said, why here? But we should allow people Let they think what actually they want to do. Really, they want to respect my thought. Let them think on that, and let them do it with full freedom, not by force. With this, what happens is I can experience peace, and I can also experience peace in my relationships. Because when there is peace in relationship, then only there will be peace at home. So for that peace at home, it is possible, first it should begin with me. And when I wanted to begin it with me, I have to pay attention at every moment. It is not that in the morning, yes, I paid some, I sat for some time for some peace experience, but day long, where my thoughts are going on, that is also very, very important. Because most of the time, like in the morning also, I was sharing in the auditorium, there was some function that if a pot is full of water, and if you add a cup of milk to that, finally it becomes water, right? Because the amount of milk is less and the amount of water is more. And if you take in the other way, full of milk, and if you add a cup of water, and finally it will become milk, isn't it? So when there is so much of peace inside, even if any situation raises, we can easily subside it as early as possible. But if you just experience only peace at 5 minutes of the day or half an hour a day, and rest of the time I just leave my mind wherever it will go, I don't really pay attention on that, and I don't even guide it, then finally you can't expect that you can have peace all the time. So for that purpose, we have to pay attention actually on the path of spirituality, as we have received from our seniors, that attention itself is only the solution for all the inner problems. If you pay attention, that is enough. What's going on in my mind? Where my feelings are going wrong? What are the words which I am uttering? Are they really worth? Then if not, then stop it. Better to stop, isn't it? Instead of saying something wrong, better to remain calm. Don't think that people will change. The person who is in hurt, they try to hurt others also frequently, because they are in hurt. The one who is at peace, they want to see everybody in peace. Let there not be any disturbance. Let there not be any peacelessness. Let there not be any fight. Let there not be any jealousy. They keep attention because they love peace and they are in peace. So it is my option, my choice. If I want to really experience peace in my life, today I should just decide. If you want to have peace, then you take a decision. No matter whatever happens, I am not going to leave my peace. For that, here in this Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya, one beautiful slogan is given to us. In the morning, it was very, very beautiful, because why? It was really little deep. I don't know, you can, I hope that you should understand the depth. But it was so beautiful in that, as God's wisdom, it has been said that, first of all, really, you can't do anything. You can't make any difference on others, isn't it? With your negative personality. Can you do anything with your negative personality? You can't do anything. And if you want to really do anything, or sometimes unnecessarily we just sit and worry for the things. isn't it? Most of the time, people don't do anything, but just silently they sit and worry. What will happen tomorrow? What will happen to this boy? What will happen to this girl? What will happen to these parents? What will happen tomorrow? All the time. So in the morning, as in the discourse it is said, like whenever people go for worshipping God, they say that, ye tan bhi tera, ye man bhi tera, ye dhan bhi tera, Bhagwan sab kuch tera. Right? We say that or not? We say that? Kya lage mera? Yes? Okay. But usually when they, on the path of devotion, whenever people worship, they say this, oh God, this body belongs to you, this mind belongs to you, and this money belongs to you, these relationships, these people belongs to you, everybody belongs to you, only you belongs to me. This is a very beautiful understanding with God, isn't it? So in that, God said, when everything is mine, as it is said in the mythological stories regarding Janak, when the king Janak, he wanted to experience liberation in life. It's again a beautiful word, liberation in life. Like liberation is freedom, isn't it? When actually liberation is experienced only when people leave the body. When they shed the body, there is total liberation, isn't it? You don't have any worries, you don't have anything. But that is totally different. That is only after life. But how to experience liberation in life? That is actually the teachings which we are getting at this place. So liberation in life is nothing but when you are liberated from this anger, irritation, peacelessness, jealousy, ego. How an individual experience, right? Can you just say when you're free from peacelessness, how you will be? How you will be? When you are totally, you overcome anger, you overcome ego, you overcome jealousy, you overcome irritation, how you will be? Can you visualize? Yeah? How you will be? When there is no feeling of hopelessness, it's all just positive energy which just remains with us. And that is what is actually liberation in life. So Raja Janak, he wanted to experience this liberation of life, where there will not be any worry, any thought, even the thought. Thought will be there, but not of worry thoughts, isn't it? Because mind's job is to think. It will definitely think, now I want to sip water, then that is also a thought. I need, as long as I am in the body, I will generate thoughts. But that should not become a worry thought. How can I get my sip of water? That becomes the worry, isn't it? So liberation in life is very beautiful. And so then this Ashtavakra Rishi, he came to this Raja Janak and he said, I will give you an experience of Jivan Mukti. Then he said, for a few minutes you think that you are dedicating your body to me. Then Raja said, okay. First of all, he said, he has put all the conditions. Whatever I say, you have to obey to me. Then only I can give you an experience of liberation in life. Then the Raja said, okay. So then he said, first of all, yes, before the body, he asked for your kingdom. You give off totally your whole kingdom to me. Then Raja said, okay, done. It is yours. Then Rishi said, you should not even think about the kingdom. No thoughts of your kingdom, because it is mine. If you think on it, it is dishonesty. Raja said, right. I don't think now. And then the next thing he asked, now you dedicate your body to me. Raja said, done. This is yours. Are you sure? He asked. Yes, I am very much sure it is yours. As you like, you can use it. So you just leave your thoughts on this. Raja said, yes. Then finally, he asked, now give your mind to me. I said, done. Now, I am saying you should not think. In that moment, what he has to think? He has nothing, isn't it? He don't have his kingdom. He is not carrying even his own body. His mind is also not his own. Then he experienced liberation. He experienced the true freedom in the mind. Then Raja Janak said, thank you. This is what is Jivan Mukti. So as long as I say, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, God says, keep everything with you. I am not going to snatch it from you. But don't keep the ownership. Hand over the ownership to God. You manage everything. When you hand over the ownership, you are handing over the worry. Because owner only worry. When you think you are the owner, you start worrying. And when you give off that ownership to Him, because God is actually not going to rule your things, isn't it? Your possessions, your position, whatever you have. It is only that mind, dedication, giving off that worry actually. It is a process of getting rid from worry. This is the only process of getting rid of worry. That when you give off that ownership, you are left with freedom. So shall we do this practice now? I think you got this. I think you got what the moral behind the whole story. So then, if it is really you are able to understand, then let us practice this. That today, in the morning discourse, it is said, as and when anything happens, worry starts. So immediately say, Tera tu jane. Like if anything happens at the office, like if some computer get damaged or some virus, you just do it as your job. But you're not worrying there because you're not the owner. But at home, if anything happens, if a small cup, if it breaks down, what happens? It is whole disturbance, isn't it? So give off that ownership. When we give off that ownership, then we are totally we manage everything because we are good employees. We are good trustees, better trustees we say. So we are better trustees, we take care of each and everything nicely, but we don't worry. Is that okay? Is that okay? This contract today we do with our Father Supreme, that everything belongs to you and I am left with nothing and I am fully free to experience peace, and if anything happens, Tera tu jane. Right? Can you say it out? We said it in the morning in the class. Can you say it out? Tera tu jane. Bachcha bigad raha hai, tera hai, tu jane. But when you give off that responsibility, what happens is you can, when the pressure has gone, see, for example, the child is creating some disturbance. But when you think that he's my child, with that pressure when you go, it is actually anger. You can't make that child understand. But when you think that he's God's child, and let me explain, what happens? The quality of my words will definitely improve, and that child is also ready to receive what actually I am saying. So it is really a very beautiful process of getting rid of all these disturbances. Worry, peacelessness, insecurity, all these things just vanish when you say Tera, Tera. This is the slogan today. Tera. Say it out loudly. नहीं आया, थोड़ा उसको सुनाई तो दे. तेरा. कोई नहीं सुनता. जब कोई सुनता ही नहीं है तो क्यों बोलना? उसको बता दो, वो संभालेगा. बिकॉज ही इज, इन हिंदी अगेन वी से, वो सर्व समर्थ है. हमारे से बेटर करता है या हमारे से कम करता है? क्या करता है? ऊपर वाला हमारे से अच्छा कर सकता है या हमारे से कम है उसकी परफॉर्मेंस? क्या सोचते हैं? एवरीथिंग इज पॉसिबल फॉर हिम, बट ही विल डू इन टाइम. सो डोंट बी इम्पेशेंट, है ना. थोड़ा धीरज रख करके उसको देते जाएं. करे ना करे वो मालिक है भाई. गाड़ी खराब है बोल रहे हैं रोज, बॉस को पसंद है तो ठीक कराएंगे, नहीं पसंद है तो नहीं कराएंगे. तेरा तो जाने. सवेरे उठे, सिस्टम खराब है, तेरा तो जाने. उसके बाद एफर्ट करो. बच्चा नहीं सुन रहा है, उठ रहा नहीं, तेरा तो जाने. बेटा उठ जा, फिर बोलो. प्रेशर कम होगा. और बच्चा ज़रूर जुनेगा. वो किसका बच्चा है? भगवान का. When you see that child with that vision, definitely you are inducing divinity into that child, isn't it? ये तो गधे का बच्चा है, ये तो उसका बच्चा है. What I am inducing? What I am inducing into that child? सुनता ही नहीं है. ये तो राक्षस है. क्या क्या बोलते हैं शब्द, माँ बाप है कि कौन है? क्या ब्लेसिंग्स देते हैं. तो तेरा तो जाने. भगवान का है ये, मेरा नहीं है. उसका अमानत है, वो संभालेगा. घर में कुछ खराब है, क्या बोलो? तेरा तो जाने. घर की चिंता हो रही है, हम आप इधर बैठे हो, घर में ताला लगा हुआ है, क्या बोलो? तेरा तो जाने. अच्छा संभालेगा. पर आप ठीक से ट्रस्टी भी तो ठीक रहे ना. हम ट्रस्टी ठीक भी रहे और उसके बाद ओनरशिप उसको दे देना है. हर बात का ओनरशिप देते जाओ. जब आपके पास कुछ भी नहीं है तो चिंता किसकी करेंगे? तो अशांत होंगे क्यों? कोई मार्जिन ही नहीं है. सो नाउ वी प्रैक्टिस दैट अगेन. वी गिव इट ऑफ एवरीथिंग. सब कुछ देते जाएंगे. देना नहीं आता, सब पकड़ना आता है. किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया, पकड़ लिया. मेरे को बोला, उसको बोलो तेरा तो दे दो. किसी ने कोई चीज़ दी, पकड़ के रख लेते. मेरे लिए पोजेसिव नेचर है बहुत. आप लिबरेशन इन लाइफ चाहिए, बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है. तो उसके लिए पहले चीज़ों को तो लिबरेट करें. छोड़ते जाएं. तो जितना छोड़ते जाएंगे उतना हल्के रहेंगे. जितना पकड़ते जाएंगे उतना स्ट्रेस होगा. तो छोड़ते जाएं. मेरा कुछ भी नहीं है. क्या है बताइए आपका इस दुनिया में? Sometimes when I just started meditation in the beginning of my younger age, I got a lesson from this organization that the souls really come down from the Supreme Abode. I used to really experience nicely that when I just entered the day one, how it would be? कैसा होगा या कैसा था? For day one, कोई मुझे नहीं जानते हैं इस दुनिया में और मेरा यहाँ इस दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं था. डे वन जब मैं उतर रही थी ऊपर से, क्या था? कोई बिलोंगिंग्स नहीं, कोई पोजेशंस नहीं, कोई पोजीशन नहीं. हाउ रिलैक्स्ड दैट स्टेट इज. सो कैन यू एक्सपीरियंस द सेम नाउ? हाँ, बस वही चीज़ करना है पीस के लिए कि जो हम डे वन थे, एवरी डे उसी को एक्सपीरियंस करते हुए हमें लाइट रहना है. जैसे आप अब्रॉड जाते, वहाँ कुछ भी होता है, नहीं मुझे तो वापस जाना है, मुझे तो वापस जाना है, सारा दिन कुछ भी होता है तो क्या करते, मुझे तो वापस जाना है, तो मैं तो 1 ही महीने के लिए आई, मेरे को क्या करना। किसी के घर में भी जाते, वहाँ कुछ भी होता है तो वी आर नॉट बॉदर्ड, बिकॉज हम 2-4 दिन के लिए, हमें क्या करना, हम तो जाना है। तो ऐसे दुनिया में रहते हुए, सब कुछ संभालते हुए भी हमें कैसे रहना है, चिंता नहीं, वो मालिक वो है, हम नहीं है, हम तो गेस्ट है। बस रहना है, अच्छे से रहना है, खुशी से रहना है, खुशी से रहना है, बहुत खुशी का। माई जॉब इज़ टू एक्सपीरियंस हैप्पीनेस एट एवरी मोमेंट, इतना ही मुझे काम करना है। बाकी काम तो सिर्फ जो दिया गया है वो करते जाना है, आगे बढ़ते जाना है। ईजी है, ईजी है, मुश्किल है, बहुत ईजी है। इससे ईजी वे तो कुछ होगा ही नहीं। तो हर बात में हमने तो आज होमवर्क ही लिया था सेंटर पे, एवरी 1 आवर हम ये कहें, वॉट एवर द एक्यूमुलेटेड प्रेशर माइट बी देयर फॉर 1 आवर, व्हेन यू से तेरा तू जाने, व्हाट हैपन्स, वो 1 आवर की प्रेशर वहाँ पर ही डिज़ोल्व हो जाएगा, and then you become light. Again you continue for another hour. So every hour we kept a job that we will say this. Homework है ये हमारे लिए कि तेरा तू जाने, ठीक है। तो अब धीरे धीरे हम एक एक जॉब, जो भी आपको बॉदरिंग लगे ना, वॉट एवर इज बॉदरिंग इन द माइंड, समटाइम्स यू नो at the back of the mind we don't know that I am really bothering it, but still something bothers us. So whatever those botherings are, today we are going to hand over to Almighty and we become relaxed. We experience relaxation. Okay? Now here we go. Relax your body again. You are relaxing this body, but remember, this is not yours. This body belongs to God Almighty. From the bottom of your heart, you are handing over the ownership. You are making a MOU with Almighty that from now onwards, this body belongs to you. My Father Supreme, I know that you can manage better your almighty authority. You can take care of all the botherings, all my worries. So today I am handing over this body, the money, whatever I have. You are the owner for that, for all my possessions. It may be people, it may be money, but you are the owner for that. And as a soul, now I am left with mind. And slowly and gradually, I am now handing over this mind to you. I am a soul. I am handing over my mind to Almighty. Now, I am left with nothing. I am totally free. I'm experiencing true freedom. As a trustee, I take care of everything. But from now, I'm not going to worry for anything. I am feeling very light. I'm flying as a soul, point of light. I'm seeing I am up in the sky, just like a twinkling star, radiating peace. I am left with peace. I am left with happiness. I am left with love. So from now, I've decided that I'm going to share only peace and love with everyone. This is the job which I'm going to do from today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.